sing anyway. We've been a great crowd. Thanks for coming out here, songwriter, this morning. We don't get to do this too often, but I enjoy it when I do. This is a song I wrote with a great songwriter. How many people are Becky Buller fans? Becky and IBMA called us up and they wanted Becky and me to do a webinar. I didn't know what a webinar was, but they wanted us to do it on co-writing. And the flyer came out that said Becky and I were going to sing a song that we co-wrote. And the problem was we had never co-wrote a song. So Becky and I Skyped one day, and she had her little daughter running around the kitchen, Romy, and what are we going to write about? Well, I had this idea for quite a while, and we took off on it. And I always wanted to write a song kind of like, remember the Big Rock Candy Mountain, remember that song? I always wanted to write kind of like this little town, everything's good, you know, and all that. So we wrote this song at the third time out, recorded. Russell sings the fire out of it, I don't. But it's hope you enjoy it. Have a great rest of your day. Got some great music coming up. This one, Becky and I wrote called Cotton Town. Well, I was born in Cotton Town, third generation down. 8 of us and a red bone pound here in Cotton Town. Little red church and a red store, local grade for the dancing floor. Reckon we don't need much more here in Cotton Town. Tobacco corn and cotton bales, lightning bugs, whippoorwills, good old boys and southern bells here in Cotton Town. And known to drink a little shine on Saturday night and even white to get the feet a flying here in Cotton Town. We'll dance all the cares away, we'll dance the banjo play. Ain't no trouble every day here in Cotton Town. In Cotton Town. Well, I got a gal in Cotton Town, doesn't mind me hanging around, but I put her in a satin gown here in Cotton Town. We might have us get her 3, picket fence and an apple tree. Gonna love us all we need here in Cotton Town. And we'll dance all cares away while the fiddle and the band play. Ain't no trouble ever stay here in Cotton Town. In Cotton Town. Well, lay me down in Cotton Town, close enough to hear the sound. Lee in the low ground playing here in Cotton Town. And the only wish I dare to make before I reach those pearly gates is that heaven has a place just like Cotton Town. We'll dance all the cares away, while the fiddle and the band play. Ain't no trouble ever stay here in Cotton Town. In Cotton Town. Yeah, Cotton Town. Oh, in Cotton Town.
How about Mark Brinkman, folks? Did you like that? I thought you would. Good job, Mark. Good job. And I'll tell you, it's, I don't know if you perform music or you have the chance to play music, and I know a lot of people do in bluegrass, but the turn of phrase is very, very important, and that guy does it about as good as anybody. Give him another big round of applause. Mark Brinkman. And I've actually sing some of his songs as well. Always enjoy seeing him. He's a good gentleman. If you see him around the ship, he'll probably be jamming and hanging out. And he has product. He has CDs, and I know I have them. And some of the stuff he didn't do is on those CDs, so you can hear and hear him do. I always like the songwriter to do the song, don't you? It's amazing how, you know, like he says, it's when the royalty checks start coming in, you don't much care how anybody plays your song, but I always like to hear it from the songwriter's point of view, because he's the guy that sat there with the instrument. He plays a great piano on some of the songs as well, great pianist. So Mark Brinkman. He will be at our meet and greet tonight, and he'll have his product set up there, and shaking howdy with him. You see him on the ship, and have him. He loves to tell the stories about the song. When you're in a 45-minute set, you don't really get the chance to get the backstories, but that'll really tell you the way the lyrics came out, the idea behind the things that he does. So go and see him tonight. Buy that CD, take it home on CD, because you'll hear a lot more good music. Are you having fun so far? Well, we do. Well, it's a great way to start. And we got a young hot band coming up. Now tomorrow morning, we'll start out with the Bluegrass Gospel Singing Jam. That'll be at 10:30 right here on the stage here. Come on down. Now, I don't know if some of you folks don't know what that is. Mary, my wife, and I, we've traveled 20 years, 16 years full-time, starting our 17th year this year. We travel the East Coast, and we're missionaries sent to the bluegrass community to spread the gospel. So tomorrow morning at 10:30, bring your instrument and come on down. If you don't have an instrument, come on. We want you to come. We have a little songbook we'll hand out to you. Old church hymns. Back when we used to sing in church, from the old Broadman hymnal and some of the blueback hymnals. We got some of those in a little songbook we'll give you. And we'll take about 45 minutes or an hour and sing those songs. We'll have a stage full of